we're looking into it, and I was like, I really want to understand pace of play in terms of amateur, novice, weekend warrior golfers versus pro golf. And here's one of the most interesting things I found. Do you realize on tour, these guys on average are supposed to have 40 seconds to hit the ball?
That's actually a short amount of time.
It's a very short amount of time.
Wait, when does the time start?
So the first player, whoever's teeing off first, whoever is like up to their secondary shots first, gets 50 seconds. But it's when you arrive. So let's say you're walking up to the tee from the last hole, you march on up, and once you get up and the caddy drops the bag and you're here, time starts. So now you get your yardage book out and you're like looking and the wind, the Coriolis effect and all the stuff these guys are doing. They got 50 seconds for the first guy and 40 seconds for the following guys. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't think that the average run-of-the-mill golfer out here at the local muni is doing it in 40 seconds. And these guys, as we know, take more time than anybody to put their shot together. I think we have a giant rules issue that is being completely unaddressed. 40 seconds.
So what you're saying is, if I'm at the tee box,
Yeah.
whack the ball, you have 40 seconds to tee off?
Yes. From the time you strike the ball. Well, it's really like from the time you like exit your shot. You hit your ball, you're watching it, it lands, you step away from the tee box, and now my 40 seconds begins. But the point is that
nobody's doing that.
Well, while this guy was getting his 50 seconds, you should have done some of your homework. Like start looking at your yardage book. Like you have that time. And similarly, now we get up to our second shot. And it happens once you find your ball. So if you're marching around, well, now you're into your minutes of ball searching time. But once you identify the ball, 40 seconds.
Wow.
40 seconds. I mean, okay. So here's why I'm at. I'm running through. I don't know. Does anybody have a stopwatch or anything like that? We could play this out. Somebody, maybe your phone or something.
My phone's hooked up.
All right.
I got you.
All right, you got a stopwatch going?
And starting now.
Okay. So we get out of the golf cart. I'm at my ball. I take a look. There it is. It's sitting on the ground. I take a look up at the hole. I'm like, okay, there's no trees, nothing crazy going on. Let me get my little rangefinder out. Go over to the cart, grab it off. Shoot it once. Oh, I didn't get a lock. Shoot it again. That number seems weird. Shoot it a third time. Okay, it vibrated. Confirm. All right, we'll say I'm 150 yards out. All right. With the conditions I'm hitting, I'll say pitching wedge. Walk back to the cart. I pull my pitching wedge out. Step over to the ball. See everything's good. Maybe take a little practice waggle. Stand behind it.
40 seconds.
Look at my shot. I want to see my shot shape. Everything looks good. Step up to the ball, maybe set my grip, kind of scoochie my feet a couple times.
50 seconds.
Take it back, take a swing.
55 seconds.
So that right there is sort of a standard shot routine for most golfers out there. And to me, I didn't stop and take a drink. The cart girl didn't come by. We didn't yuck it up and tell some jokes. Like we kind of stuck to business there.
Well, and also, you magically were standing over by your ball, and then magically jumped to your cart to pick up the thing, to pick up your rangefinder, and then jumped back. Like, then you have to walk over to your cart to grab the rangefinder, right? Yeah. It's like 2 or 3 steps. Like, you got to add time for those 2 or 3 steps. You got to walk behind to go grab your club. You're not just like instantly teleported to your bag, right? You got to add all that walking time in there. It's well more than 40 seconds.
Well, and there are penalties that apparently don't get issued
ever.
So first offense, you get a warning. The second is a fine between $1,000 and $10,000. Third is a stroke penalty. And then, thank you. And on the LPGA, the penalties are tiered by seconds, which is rare and strict. Of course, that's wild where they're like, you know what? That was a ton of time. We're giving you like an even bigger penalty because screw you and you're ruining everything. Now, here's my question. Why are they enforcing this more on the LPGA than they are on the PGA Tour?
Anybody? I have no clue.
Why are we being more strict on them? I mean, is it because the ratings aren't super high, so they have to do everything they can to like keep this thing moving? We need balls in the air. Like, let's keep this thing rolling.
Smaller window on a channel that they don't want to pay for an extra hour,
half hour. They don't want you to have to pay for ESPN Plus to watch the finale of this round.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess.
Over time, several players have weighed in on this, and we got a couple quotes here. Rory McIlroy says he's called slow play embarrassing. Matt Fitzpatrick says it's truly appalling. Brooks Koepka, thank you. I think it's kind of embarrassing when guys take that long. And Patrick Cantlay says, I play my own pace. I'm focused on scoring.
I am robot.